Hey guys, hey, I'm over by my buddy Ron's house. I had to drop off some slicks and I had to check out what he put together here. And this car is cool. And this is a Survivor. This is not a restored 100-point show car. It is a true Survivor. And I'm panning slowly back over to it because this car is freaking cool. And this is a true 67 427, 435 horse Tripower 4-speed Corvette that's never been painted. It's been abused. It's been raced its whole life. It's never been cut up. I mean, it is exactly what it is, and you can't find a nicer piece. And Ron was lucky enough to be able to buy this car and put it back together again, and he's going to do exactly, well, the same sort of. You're not going to abuse it, but you're definitely going to drive it. I mean, the car's cool as hell, man. This car is nice. And there's a lot of imperfections in it, which is even nicer, Ron.
Yeah, that's kind of what makes me want to leave it just the way it is.
I wouldn't.
Nice enough to wipe off.
Right. It's nice enough to go out and enjoy.
Yeah. You're not worried enough about it.
Oh, you're not worried about a rock chip or some little kid if he spills a soda pop on it, or, you know, if some dad and his kid come over and he, you know, happens to drip some ice cream on it, you know, you're not freaking out. That's what makes this car cool.
Well, we took it out last night. We went down to a local pizza place and down on the south side, met a few friends from high school down there. And everybody kind of looked at the car and they went about their business eating. And about a half hour later, my girlfriend pointed out one of the girls was basically leaning against the ass end of the car. And, you know, she was literally like leaning on it like you would a chair. And it's like, I couldn't get upset about it. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but you're looking at it and it's like, if it would have been any other car, I probably would have made a big deal about it.
Well, if it had been your Nova, I mean, yeah, it would have been a whole different, but...
You know, they don't have any idea because it looks as shitty as it does.
But that's because, you know, it hasn't spent its life in a glass case.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the car's got, what, 8,000 miles on it?
Yeah, the odometer on it said when I got it, it was 79.66. And I thought it was 107,000 until we put the car together and started driving it around.
There. I mean, original interior. I mean, this car is just too cool, man.
It's definitely got its imperfections and its...
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that's the point of this car. And that's why I really wanted to come over and do this. And I wanted to show people that there are somewhere in the world that there is still cars out here. Yeah, that are, you know, survivors, and they're not, you know, 100% show cars, you know, to where you can't enjoy them. You can't drive them. You're afraid to drive them. You're afraid to get out. And yeah, I mean, the car is really nice.
And this is all the original. I mean, they put a roll bar in it because it was a father and son project. Basically, they started the SCCA racing way back with it. And they were basically racing against a stopwatch. It never had any wheel-to-wheel competition, so it really didn't get the shit.
It never got any road rash on it, right?
You know, nobody ever came in contact with it.
God, I mean,
the wheel wells and, you know, the bottoms of the quarters were sandblasted
but
from rocks.
This was nothing but a Corvette when it, you know what I mean? It wasn't like...
Well, if you look at the dash plaque inside it, the guy bought it right out of the showroom, took it to the very first race he ever took it to, and he won. And it's a 1967 date-coded dash plaque.
I hope you guys can see that. That is so cool.
You know, they put the chrome roll bar in it, the bolt-in roll bar, and the rest of that in the back. That's why it's like, I'm not going to take that out, you know.
Yeah, redo this with this. Yeah, I mean, this car is just too cool. I mean, this is the kind of car that I would enjoy owning, because I wouldn't have to, you know, it's not like I would kick it and treat it like crap. But listen to them doors. You know what I mean? They and these cars weren't perfect from Chevrolet to begin with. Corvettes were never that nice.
No, and that's the other thing you can clearly tell just by listening to certain things. Like the doors have never been off the car. You know, the adjustments on them. The car's probably got, I would say, at least 70% of the original paint on it. It has been touched up in a few places. But you can kind of tell on the ass end of the car and over back through here, you can see where the bonding strips are. So,
oh, yeah, okay.
you know, and I'm no Corvette authority, but you can clearly see.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
You know, for what it's worth.
Yeah, but you know.
The front of it's had more.
Well, you know what? I mean, they probably bounced it off some pylons or whatever. He's still in the work of fitting some of the original stuff back on it, but I mean, what a cool car. Try to get a. How many dogs you still got, Ron?
2.
You got 2?
Yeah, the one shepherd and my girlfriend's pug.
Oh, okay. Because you lost one of your shepherds passed away, right?
Yeah. The black female. She was basically Jake's half sister.
I was going through your Facebook and I was showing Michelle some stuff, and of course the only thing she really got excited about, she saw the pictures of the dogs.
Oh yeah, there's in the video up there too of them playing in the little pool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit's hysterical.
Right. I see the factory side pipes. I mean, what's nice is you want to drive it.
Yeah,
you don't want to put this thing in a glass case and forget about it.
No, and that's the thing. Because of what it was, everybody's like, oh, you ought to restore it. It's like, yeah, I've been down that road already once. Yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, and I think anybody anybody that's owned a Corvette that's restored it knows what ends up happening. You don't do anything with it.
Yeah. Listen, and I said it from day one. The only person that will enjoy this car is the person I sell it to. Because he won't know the workmanship that went into it.
Right.
And therefore, he'll drive it. He'll drive it like he hated it.
I mean, you can see this car has never been restored. It's never been crashed, but I mean, it's never been restored. It's all original, and it's a survivor. I mean, this car is fucking cool, man. You don't find cars like this.
Like I said, I still can't believe after it's running. When I got the car, it came in boxes.
Yeah, I believe that.
You're kind of. I've had the car for 18 months. I probably did a year's worth of research before I started putting everything back together, and I'm still refining. I got kind of quick at the end, like with the plug wires and the cap.
Well, you wanted to drive it.
I wanted to hear it. So I got the original stuff. I got to put it on there, but
it looks nice though. I mean, it's.
But on the same token too, it's like these things were notorious for overheating and running hot, and I kind of put my own spin on certain things, like the plastic fan that everybody hates. But that $17 fan will probably move 30% more air than 2/3 of the shit out there. So it's like, I got them things on everything, and this thing won't get higher than 160 degrees right now.
And they supposedly did run real hot.
It's got a new radiator and stuff in it, but on the same token, we had it going down the road last night. It was about 160, 165. So.
And it was pretty warm out last night. I mean, it wasn't like
bad.
it was.
I want to say it was maybe 70 something.
Yeah.
When we left, and then coming home last night, it didn't want even the gauge barely moved.
Yeah, cars.
But it was definitely cool.
Yeah. This has been my favorite year, Ron, honest to God. I mean, this is the car that I always wanted.
Well, the biggest thing with it was I never thought, you know, I've owned stuff in the past, but I never got it to the point where I was able to get it running or get it driving. I bought the car and I started saving up, and then something would happen. Like,
Well, you had that black one that you bought that was.
Yeah. And that thing it was a 65 Roadster. It was either a big block car or it was a fuelie car.
Oh, okay.
But it needed way too much work.
Yeah, that car did need a lot of work, but it was a Corvette, and I mean, you know,
I ended up selling that to offset the cost of this, which I'm glad I did now looking back on it.
Yeah, this car was definitely the car to buy.
Yeah, exactly. I think I located some paint for it. I was going to try to reshoot the hood.
This is what I don't know what they call it on the Corvette. Some of them they call
yellow.
Oh, okay, because I think the Chevelle was butternut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call it. Yeah, that's what's kind of odd.
And that was all the same color. They just renamed it for all the cars.
Yeah, for certain things.
Yep. All right, let's hear this thing. Now this is a 427, but the numbers matching motor is not in it.
No, it's
But
off to the side.
But this is a flat tappet cam and all that, like a factory type. There's nothing like a factory big block. That's so this cam it's not a factory cam, but it's real close to what would have been like their replacement cam, whatever.
I think it was a step above.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forget what the 435 cam was. It was either 560, 560, or it was like 580, 560.
I thought it was more 560.
Yeah.
I know they talk about that, and then they talk about the L88 one.
Oh yeah, right.
Specs on the L88.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a little more snotty than this was.
See, I was telling you, I had that ZL1 in my Chevelle. That was my first hot rod back in '80. That was a 600.
Okay.
And I think the 630, which was the one up from that, was actually the gear drive reverse rotation.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but all these GM cams, all them L88 and close to camshafts, they were all good cams.
Yeah, they really were. I mean, everybody sloughed off a lot of that.
Yep.
They were gonna step things up by putting a
No.
racer or
My
something.
brother's ex-father-in-law put a L88 cam in his 396 375 horse. That's all he did. And that car was in the 11s back in the mid-70s, you know. Yeah, that's cool, man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because this definitely, I want to keep it PC, so I don't want to say what this is actually doing to me, but I love these cars. And, hey, like, share, and subscribe if you like this. We'll have more content like this later.